We're going live now. Oh look, we've got all this stuff in the way. Excuse me. Ah! Oh! There we are. Oh, where's the phone? May I borrow your phone, please?
Certainly.
Oh. Sorry, we were having a technological problem. It froze again for some reason.
It's slow.
No, it froze. So I've just jumped on your network as opposed to my network.
See, I've been having trouble with my computer all day.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, ever since this morning. I had an awful time getting the Daily Doggy out because I couldn't get into constant contact.
Why not?
I don't know.
Is that a constant contact problem or a...
It could be. It certainly was my problem.
Right now I wonder which one this
Was that
is.
when Janine was standing there saying, "Are you ready yet?" I think it was. Did we go out?
You went out this morning.
Yeah.
You were at Hawthorne.
Yes. We went to a different Hawthorne than I thought.
Oh!
Thank God I didn't give directions. I would have been...
Which Hawthorne did you go to? Which town?
We went to the one over by Leahy,
So is
562,
that Danvers?
Danvers. But the other one is in Danvers too, that I think is Hawthorne.
Right.
And that's the one where you go in and immediately go up the elevator.
Right.
And that was going to be awkward if she's got these horses.
Just a touch.
Not just a touch is right. I mean, we just need a manage. Except, you know, that whole place is carpeted.
Oh,
That could be a problem.
could be just a slight problem. And how many people do you think you saw?
Oh, this is not my bag.
Carly thought about 35.
It could be.
Yeah.
It was a great big circle.
Right. Okay. Shh. That's enough. It's fine.
We don't have a meeting about these things. Are we online?
Yes.
Good. Because we don't have a meeting about these things and plan ahead how we're going to do it. So, you know, I'm going in there blind. I think I got that one.
I've already been hit with the fly swat.
And at any rate...
She alleges there was a fly on my arm. Please, good boy. Lie down.
At any rate, we did not plan ahead. And I don't like the way it's being done. Because the way we operate now is I go in with the dog and get them running around, and I can almost control where they go by throwing treats. And that's fine. Then I have them come over and lay down, and then she comes in with the donkeys or equines, and she has the thing in her hand, and she's trying to deal with both donkeys, and she lets them both eat out of the same pan, and it's a disaster waiting to happen. She's got the one donkey with her that already had a fight with one of the others, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But you got two noses coming at the one pan, and you got one that's been known to bite other donkeys, and the people's feet are on the ground right, oh, so close. And those feet are fragile, whether they're in sneakers or not. So I tried to say to her, Janine, I think we should have one floor donkey and one pan donkey. And I can control one floor donkey, and you just go around with it. I couldn't get the words out of my mouth before she just ignored me and went somewhere else. But I think that should be done.
Okay.
I don't know who should tell her. You try it. She'll throw something at you.
She will not throw anything at me.
Well, you know, let's think about it, you know? She thinks she's training both donkeys to eat out of the pan. You don't have to train a donkey to eat a cookie out of a pan. You don't need to do that. But what we need to do is have one be looking for stuff on the floor, and just one you talk about, you know? And the other one can go around with a pan. And the little donkey does the pan real well.
Yes, he's very good, Angus.
And the big one never can find the cookies.
No, it's Charlie.
His sense of smell is not very good, or whatever.
Charlie.
Nice donkey.
Yes.
Nice donkey. But knowing that he blows up and bites the other one, I'd be worried. With two noses coming at the same pan, the same cookie constantly.
Yeah.
People's feet right there. You know?
Yeah. It's funny because when we did our job on Friday, we were all on different frying pans. You know, we didn't have two in the one.
Frying pan.
Yeah. Were we short a frying pan?
Well, Carly had the bucket.
The bucket.
I sat down, and Janine was around with the frying pan. The frying pan is good.
Yeah, it is. Solves a lot of problems.
So, yeah, but it solves problems, but let's not create some problems.
Well, we're at it.
If I get two donkeys in an argument over a cookie on the floor, it's not that big a deal. If some woman is holding that, you know, who's got frail fingers, there's no reason to do it the other way. And I don't know exactly how to get this all across to any of the other personnel involved. Anyway.
Well, I was listening. Okay. So
you think I should stop swatting?
Yeah, I'm a bit worried about your fly swat.
Oh, I used to have, when I started this day, I used to have butterfly nets. They were fun.
Yeah. Did you get any flies?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, and it's simple.
Yeah.
But I caught them. I think I caught more with a butterfly net than I do with.
We've got one of those that's electrified. Oh, it's brutal. You know, it's like a tennis racket shape.
Yeah.
And you press the button and then you zap them. It's absolutely horrific.
But first you have to hit them.
Yeah, but you get them. It's awful.
Why is it awful?
Well, because some of them explode in a little blue spark and then they go all over the place and you're like, God, I'm going to have to find that. And then sometimes I'm always worried because you've got that little charge going through that you hit someone with it. That's because my aim's not very good.
I thought you were going to worry about whether they died fast enough.
No, even if you stun them, you would just stamp on them on the floor.
Well, that's quick.
Yeah, well,
It's
it's...
these slow death things
No,
I
that's
don't
not good.
approve of.
No. I like
They
to...
have a mouse electric slow death. I don't
No.
think. No, that's not
No.
nice.
I'm a bit pathetic when it comes to mouse traps. I just look at the wee mouse face and go, oh!
Well, see, I don't really mind a few mice.
No.
Because if they begin to take over, it can be
It
a
gets
problem.
problematic.
A couple of mice. I mean, I got a couple around here that
Yes. It's kind of part and parcel of living out in the middle of
If
fields.
you really want to control the whole thing, feed them. Put a dish down with their food in it, and then they'll stay out of yours.
Yeah. So I went and I picked up 5 eggs, right?
5 eggs.
From this afternoon, just before I came over. 5, okay?
Okay.
Because I went back this morning and there was no eggs.
You didn't read the book, apparently.
Which book? Have I missed a book?
You've missed a book. There is an egg book that says they lay eggs late morning, between 9 and 11 usually.
Right. So that's my prime time to get out in there and...
That's what I read in the book.
Yeah.
And anybody who writes a book on eggs probably knows what they're talking about, because otherwise there'd be nothing to write about.
No, exactly. So I've set up the egg game in the middle of the day. Honestly, I was like...
Well, okay, so get organized and make a study of this.
But look at the number of chickens I've got, and I've got 5 eggs.
Let's do it.
Coming down with chickens, they're freeloading.
You could have an egg eater in your chicken.
I certainly could have.
You have a couple of them.
I've got how many? I've got 3 roosters in there.
They're not necessarily the ones that are bad.
No.
It's any old egg hen that starts eating eggs.
Yeah. I've got some really objectionable hens as well.
You've got a lot of problems with your egg department. Carlene doesn't have any egg problems.
Hers live in the house. She's only got 3. Mine get up, mine fight all night. They're the noisiest chickens I've ever come across.
Well, I'll tell you something else that I know for sure, and I can prove it, is that left alone with nothing going on, they will get up within 10 minutes of 4 o'clock in the morning. The roosters will start.
Oh, they do.
Within 4 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
You know that?
I hear them.
Yeah, but do you know at the time?
Yes, it's around about, because I go to the bathroom, it's round about 4 o'clock in the morning, yes.
Okay, I could tell you that's exact, because remember the person who
Oh, yes.
scripted every noise for like a year?
Yes.
And there was many, many times where there was not a sound until 4:10.
Yep.
The roosters would start.
Yep.
So I know that for a fact.
Yeah.
Maybe it's, hey girls, get up and lay eggs. I don't know. There's some.
Mine are very chatty, I tell you. Then you open the door in case you mean it sounds like they're dying. And you go storming out there in your PJs, you open the door and they all stop and all the heads look at you and they're like, what? I'm like, yes. Well, might you say what? To so-and-so's.
Oh dear.
Honestly, it's
Any rate.
here, Jan Gerhold.
Here I am all rounded up in my nice cozy.
I know.
Okay, cozy.
Thank you.
That one is yours. And that one is.
Thank you, Jan.
Thank you. I don't have any.
Oh, no, neither do I actually.
Oh, I have a bunch of them over here. Some of them even have both lenses.
Oh.
I have several now with only one lens. I don't glasses lead a hard life. Okay. When asked their license plate number on their car, they are stumped.
What's your license plate number? I don't know what mine is either. Yep, I would be stumped as well.
1/3 of all college students say the thing that bugs them about the most, about the roommate, is when they eat their food.
I would have said snoring, but hey, that might just be me.
I'll bet you a cookie. I'll bet you Gwen knows what her license plate is.
Well, I can remember when I think I must have been about 8, my father's license plate was GGE 845T. After that, it's all gone. I don't know any of my own.
Well, Tom's was MD 128, then he gave me that plate. Because somebody gave one that said W 47.
I used to have a personal plate in Scotland, which was T11 STN, Tilston.
What?
T11 STN.
STN?
STN, Tilston.
Oh.
Which was actually really helpful because there was another person in the car park who had exactly the same red Golf as I did. And I did try to get into her car one day. Yeah, so I'll ever check the number plate.
I drove an ambulance once, and that was the answer to a lot of my problems. It was full with all the puppies in the ambulance. It was a ride. About 50,000 people will get hurt this year while wearing jewelry.
Yeah, imagine.
I'm not one of them. I haven't had on a piece of jewelry and
Well, I've got a ring stuck on,
what do you do with that?
so I can tell you if I got it caught in anything, my finger would have to come off.
Well, okay, let's talk about getting rings off of fingers. You know how to do that?
Does this involve a bit of string?
Well, I go for dental cloth
Mm-hmm.
and wrap it,
Yeah.
and wrap it, and wrap it, and wrap it,
Yeah.
and take it off.
Mine's so wedged on.
Yours is wedged in there.
Yeah, mine's not going anywhere. It needs a saw. So,
Okay, we'll get off that topic.
yeah, because I need my fingers.
Claudia,
I'm quite fond of fingers.
Chesterfield, Mo.
M-O. Montana?
Missouri.
Missouri?
Missouri. There's a song, I don't know what it is, but there's a song with Mo. Oh, wow. Thank you for all you do for animals and people. I've been watching for years, and now only read the Daily Doggy. I don't like it. Okay. I'm now able to make contribution. Help it helps. Wow.
Thank you.
That's great. Well, the fact that she now can make a contribution, she must be doing better somehow.
Oh, that's nice.
So she must be, thank you very much. Take very good care. Yes, are you still doing mail call? That's what I'm doing right now. I mostly miss that if it's still on.
Oh, we'll need to set this.
Apparently I should put that there.
We need to hold on to this lady's address then and send her how to get onto mail call.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh, isn't she nice?
Oh, is there an address on there? Oh no, we've got an address on here.
You're gonna pay now and get the address out of that?
Yes, it's the same as.
That's very nice. I'm glad she's doing better and can share it.
Oh, you could phone the lady. There's a phone number on it. You could phone the lady and tell her that you're still doing MailChat.
You want me to do that, or you could do that?
I can't read the number. Can you read the number?
Well, she won't understand you.
She won't understand me.
Okay.
No. That's a job for you.
Uh-oh. Well, you're going to have to make sure I do it then.
Right. Okay. Do that. Thank you very much. Oh golly! Look, Hammacher Slammacher.
Oh my God! It's Christmas.
What's that place called? Hammacher Smart. What's it called?
Huh?
What's it called? Hammacher Smart.
Hammacher Schlemmer.
What's it again?
Schlemmer.
Schlemmer. Okay. Close.
This is one of the better pictures I did.
Oh.
For the. Have you seen
I've seen your calendars.
the calendar with Wanda up front? That's a good picture. However, you had no brilliant ideas since, and no photographer to help us anyway. I do like to read their catalog.
Oh, I know. That's why I kept it.
Put that over there.
And I didn't bring you in the horse one.
You should take the farm one.
I took the farm tech one yesterday, thank you.
The things that will interest you are, you can buy basically netting 10 feet wide.
Ooh,
Yeah.
quite fancy that.
Yeah.
So I think the reason this cut off yesterday was my phone decided to attach to my house. So there. I don't know, it switched to the internet from your internet to my
I don't know
internet.
what you're talking about.
You know how it stopped yesterday?
It stopped?
Yeah, it stopped. It stopped before we'd finished.
Oh, what a damn shame.
Uh-oh. Heaven help us, did you get it? Nah.
Did I?
No.
Oh. See, I might have well, if I had a butterfly net, I might have got it.
Oh dear. So if you've got any questions from yesterday, please feel free to ask them again.
Before you do,
Yes?
let me tell you about my mosquito catching. The older people will remember that I had attached to the Deagle house door a big fan.
Mm-hmm.
And to that fan, I attached some crinoline out of a woman's wear sort of thing.
Yeah.
Basically a net.
Uh-huh.
And tied the end of it, so I had a big funnel. And I caught quarts, not gallons, but quarts of mosquitoes every night. So when all these people came out with these catch of 1,000 mosquitoes, with these funny machines that cost $1 million, they never worked because you never found the dead mosquitoes.
Right.
I had the other problem, which you should know about, is mine weren't dead.
Mm-hmm.
So I grabbed the other end. Well, now I had a quart of mosquitoes and flies and a few other things in the net. So I sprayed it with Raid and left it, and it didn't kill them.
Oh.
Oh, is right. And we spray Raid all over the place. They sell that to us, telling us it's going to kill, and it doesn't. So I put my foot on them all and went back to work. But I sprayed it with Raid.
Oh, do you know the problem then is, if you've got them all on the net, if you squish them in the blinking net, then they go squishy bodies on the net. It's annoying.
No problem. Take a pair of scissors, cut it off, put the last thing on the neck.
Stinkers. Well, maybe need to
You're
try
trying
that.
to find some reason it didn't work. They were millions of mosquitoes.
Well, we maybe need to try that next year.
We didn't have enough mosquitoes this year to do it.
No. Yeah, that's because they all came to me to eat me. That's why you didn't have enough mosquitoes.
Oh, but his face used to be covered with a
Whose?
eagle.
Oh.
And there was nothing for him. So I put a fan on to keep him moving.
I thought she was being sick. She's got that pig that makes that funny noise. I was like, crikey. It's the pig, the squishy pig in the background. And that obviously kept them away from Deagle then.
Yeah.
Yeah. We've had to put Penny away because she gets quite, they go for their mad half hour right in the middle of MailChat. And they knock things over. So that's why she's having a little...
The person who sold us her liked to see her.
Would she?
Huh?
Is that what she said?
Yeah.
When did she say that?
I said, you'll see her every night at 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
Not realizing you're going to jail her, but she needs to be jailed. I think you've seen her enough.
Oh. What did you ask?
What do you want to do? Hey,
It's
she
not-
wants
it's-
to go outside, huh? Does she want to go out?
No, she's playing with her blinking pig.
If she makes a poo in that,
That's not a poo, that's a pig.
I'm not going to be happy.
Neither will I be.
She's doing pretty well going out on the porch.
Yeah. How's Gwen doing?
Gwen is doing fine and reports all sorts of help from FEMA and the general public.
Yeah.
So all these reports you get about how the government is strangling these people down in, it's not true. Gwen said all you have to do is go to the Kmart parking lot and you can get anything you want. Trailers are lined up with people bringing stuff in to help.
That's pretty good then.
It is pretty good. She said the helicopters are overhead all the time, dropping what she thinks is probably mostly water. Cases of water. She said we're well.
God, I'd be traumatized with that. I'm terrified dropping a bale of hay out of the hayloft in case I hit someone. Woo! Oh! Tricky. Oh dear.
What happened last time I was involved in an emergency like this thing was the town that's down underwater all the time anyway, New Orleans. Was the deal in New Orleans where people were going to go down and help, and horse owners brought hay and stuff like that. And the problem was taking away trash, and Ron was going to go drive the trash truck.
Yeah.
And he found that they had more drivers than they needed.
Yeah.
So he didn't go. Now that trash, that's the big problem I'm going to have with this next storm. These big piles of trash that they have now from the last storm are 10 feet high.
Yeah.
And they're going to get blown all over the place.
It's a big
There's
one
sheets
coming
of
in.
plywood in there,
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff.
That's already down.
It's already down,
Yeah.
and it's just going to be flying objects.
Airborne.
Airborne.
Yeah, that's not good.
No, it's going to be horrible.
So
And there will be a lot of it. And it's going to end up in the next town. It's going to end up all over the place.
yeah, it's horrific. It really
It's
is.
a bad problem.
It is.
But it'll make everybody start to worry about problems they ought to worry about.
Yes.
Here comes a fly down there. Here he comes. Here he comes.
He's a very brave fly. Oh.
Did I tell you about my ants crawling up this thing?
You got ants in here.
I was all worried because I had ants. I had 3 ants crawling up. There they are, right there. Bing, bing, bing. You know what they are?
Pen marks.
Yeah. I know they were ants.
Dear.
Bud says they look like pen marks to me. But they look like ants too. But they don't move.
No, they don't move. Very stationary ants.
Right.
Oh dear. So the cows that were on the video yesterday, the cow that you see first of all, the gingery brown one, that's the mother of the cow, the calf that's coming into us. And our calf is brown with white spots. And that was the one that was at the end walking towards the camera. And somebody made a comment, and I think she maybe didn't realise that there's a reason that Maybelline is going, and Maybelline is not happy here. She's a very nervous cow. She's been very nervous since she came in. And she would be happier with a herd of cows than a very mixed herd. So we were actually looking for somewhere to finding. So the initial issue that we had was finding Maybelline a home, which then creates a secondary problem, which is finding Elvis a companion. And whether it's donkeys, mules, horses, we like animals to go into homes where there's another of the same species. And it just makes them happier, and it makes for a far nicer living experience. So the problem is in finding Maybelline this beautiful farm, and these people are phenomenal with their cows. We then left Elvis without a buddy, and Elvis gets quite depressed if he doesn't have a cow buddy. So that's why the calf is coming in. So the calf did not come before Maybelline. We were trying to solve the problem that was Maybelline, and make her happy, not the other way around. So, because somebody was concerned that we had focused on a new calf and decided to get rid of Maybelline, which wasn't the case.
Things don't happen without a purpose around here.
No.
It really.
No. And, if we could get her happy and confident, it would be super. But she's a nervous wreck. And, she's coming round a lot better, but there's a lot of movement with the animals.
It's taken about a year.
It's taken 2 years, over 2 years.
2 years, yeah.
And
I'm trying to pat her.
Yeah. And, she's...
With those horns.
Yes. So she's not confident, she's not happy, so she needs to go to a purely... with a big bovine herd, so that's where she's going. Oh. No, Pockets is not coming to Donkey Fest. It is Amber, Brad and Ben. They will be flying down to Donkey Fest. They are not bringing any donkeys with them, because we have 21 animals going out to do this Donkey Fest, and 9 goats. So...
Those goats serve a purpose. The
Yes.
white ones. I don't know that the others do.
Yes. Those white ones are so naughty.
Well, but the kids,
Well, they're super. They're just so friendly.
yes, they are. I think I have a fly in my armpit.
Do you?
I don't know.
How did you manage that?
did
Go
it.
like this then, if you've got a fly in your armpit.
It fell in there, and now I can't move.
You mean it's not dead?
I don't think it is. I don't know.
Squish it. Go. Wiggle. I can't remember what we did at the weekend. What did we do at the weekend?
I don't know.
Can't remember.
There was a weekend.
There was a weekend. Probably say more of the
Well, no,
same.
we had a real fun Saturday mail call with.
Oh yes, we chicken
with the
chatting.
members.
That's right. And Carly has named her chicken. Yep.
What is it? You forgot.
Checkers, I think. Can't remember now, actually. I think it's Checkers.
And I heard that name go by.
Right, that might be it then. But don't quote me. Apparently you can spray the flies with Windex and it puts soap on their wings and then they cannot fly. The only problem I can see with that is we've then got Windex on the floor and we don't need anything slippy on the floor. We have enough trouble.
Well, the other night when that wasn't my excitement of the weekend, I was trying to cook my dinner, which knocked out all the lights.
Yeah, yes, there is that as well.
Then I couldn't go do anything because the floor is all covered with all sorts of crap that the dogs leave, and I was afraid I'd fall down over it.
Yes.
And then I'd have to push my button, and I didn't know whether my button works. And we were going to move my button into that room in there.
All right, okay, that's a good idea.
Because for some reason that room and the stove are the only things that stay on.
Oh.
It's up, just on a different switch.
I have no idea about the thermometer. In fact, I'm not even sure where it is. I wonder if it's still in that paddock or at the side. Yeah, the thermometer will get up at some point. Let's go look for that.
There was a woman coming to take out my stitches.
Oh, are they out?
I don't think they're in.
I don't think they're in either. You took them out, didn't you? Yeah.
With my nail cutter. It wasn't easy.
Oh dear. I'm so glad that you think that the pen marks up going here are ants, but you managed to take your stitches out. Excellent. With nail trimmers.
I used to have a nice little pair of scissors.
Yes.
That we got from
for extraction.
Yeah.
I don't
Because
know
they throw them out.
I know, that's so silly.
Terrible. But he wouldn't give me those because that hospital made a law about it.
I know. So that's an interesting thing. So Harley was sad that she didn't go out with Angus today. The difficulty we have is Angus actually used to go out without Harley because I used to take him away down the driveway and we would go for a walk. And so they did used to cope quite nicely being apart. They've obviously decided that they're back to being part of a team, and it's actually very useful to be able to move them from side to side, because there's times when Carly just can't be bothered with Angus, and she physically moves him out of the way when he's being a pain. So she obviously must have been fond of him this morning for her to be distressed that he'd left her. He was quite fine when he was out. And yeah, he doesn't bother.
Come back, and he walked past her. She acknowledged him, and that's as far as they got.
Yeah, I know they're quite funny.
Yeah.
Oh, did you know that flies fly in a figure of 8?
No, I didn't know that. I think they fly backwards when you start to hit them.
Yeah.
Somebody told me that one.
Yes, Maybelline and Elvis are zebus, and the calf that's coming in is also a zebu. Yes, the videos of Mo have been super.
What?
The videos of Mo have been super. Yep, it is Checkers the chicken. Perfect. Oh yeah, that was at the weekend that Carlene blew the lights out. With the microwave. Oh dear. So she's given up cooking for the rest of the month.
Right.
We're on a winner.
Sounds like a good idea.
Oh. Yeah, and you know, it's really worrying, because I think I read, and I could be confused, this could be from somewhere else, that there was somebody down in the path of this hurricane who's a Goldy's warrior who wasn't moving out. They were going to stay put. So I really hope everybody's A-okay, because it's horrific.
I don't think it's a good idea.
No.
I also don't know if I could stand getting in that line of traffic.
To get out.
They're going to run out of gasoline.
Yeah, I know.
And I don't know what they're going to do then. But I'm sure somebody's got that figured out.
Yeah.
They just have big trucks along the way.
Yeah.
If you get one car out of gas,
I know. It just
screws up all of
everything
Florida.
screams to a halt, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The calf, I think we might be another maybe month and a half, 2 months. I'm not 100% sure.
What?
When the calf arrives.
Oh, don't know.
No. What did you get for your Monday dinner? That was yesterday.
It was a curly Q spaghetti
Uh-huh.
and a salad.
Oh,
And the cookie is still over here.
well, even better. So, that is us. And we did some more planning for the Donkey Derby today, so we're moving ahead with that. And Janine, Carlene and I, well, Carlene and I sat in the golf cart and came up the rear of the donkeys to make sure they kept running. But Janine was doing some more running training with Arthur and Charlie. And eventually she decided that Arthur and Charlie, it was the wrong way around. So instead of running with Arthur, she decided to run with Charlie, because Arthur then follows Charlie and he will get up to a jog. Whereas we were following,
Right.
shouting, "Hup, hup, hup," behind Arthur to get him to break out into a jog. And I must add Wanda into that, because she was in the
My
seat.
part of it is I would like Arthur and Charlie to be loose around here. So I don't ever want them jogged down the driveway.
Yeah.
So what I propose to do is not even take them down the driveway. And I was scared coming out of the parking pit that Janine was going to make a right turn. Fortunately, she didn't, and we were all set. But Janine is very difficult to get these messages across to.
Well, they got going and Charlie goes well, doesn't he? Oh, for going down the drive.
I don't
Sorry, I
know
was
down the
reading.
drive.
No, nobody wants them going down the drive.
Well, don't start it then.
No.
Because once they've gone somewhere, they'll go that way again. That's what trails are all about in the woods.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting. I'll tell you something interesting. This driveway that we were jogging her up and down, it looked like the big one tripped. Arthur tripped. And you immediately said he tripped, and I said, oh, he tripped. And then I thought, donkeys don't trip. And when we turned around and came back the other way, I saw that there was a wire there that we had not seen.
No.
But he had.
Yes.
He hadn't tripped. He just avoided the wire.
Yes. Because they're smart. Janine moved the camera because that's the position that she likes the camera to be in, because it shows what's going on down the hill as well. And also, I think there was something about keeping the privacy of the RV to a certain extent. That's
She
all
didn't
this.
want you to see who's coming and going out of her RV.
It's either that. It's she'd have to put on her good pajamas. So there.
There you go.
So it's not that she's staying there, but there's always that option, and she'll, without fail, forget that the camera's. So she put it there. That's her preference, and it gives us a clear view just down to the T10, the G10, and the.
It's half my day.
And half your day. Yeah. Yes, I hope everybody is very safe. No, we've let the speed bump off just now because we've got an awful lot of leaf blowing that's going on. We've left the speed bump at the side just now because there's a lot of, we're doing a lot of leaf blowing, and it's getting, it helps us give us a good...
I don't have a clue what you're talking about.
The speed bump!
Oh, the speed bump.
Yeah, we popped it at the side because there's a lot of leaf blowing going on at the moment. So
What's that got to do with the bump?
it's over at the side, and when you all the pine needles go underneath that blinking speed bump, so it's just not been put back yet.
I hope that makes sense to everybody.
Yes.
That she had to move the speed bump because we were leaf blowing. Well, coming up the driveway, we hit the rock that I hit going down the driveway. And I told Carly to stop the car immediately, get out and move the damn rock, which she did. Now, if we want to slow up traffic with rocks.
Well, yeah, that's another thing.
We need some more of them.
Or big tree stumps.
What?
Big tree stumps. We've got a few of those.
Yeah, 3 of those.
We could do a chicane up and down the driveway.
Yes,
Donkeys might not like it though. In the trailer.
whatever.
Yeah, you can take that criticism of the view up with Janine then, and her PJs.
She's drinking water.
She is. Okay, so we is going to go and let the puppy out so she can go and wee in the deck. So we will see you. We will see you tomorrow.
Bye.
And I hope everybody is very safe if this
Stay
makes
safe.
landfall.